Hey folks, what's going on? Today I'm doing a series of videos. First of all, I would apologize for my voice. I'm still recovering from sickness. I'm on a fifth or sixth day of taking medication, so the voice is not really still good, and I am not physically strong enough to go out for morning walks and all that. But it was a good sleep, so I woke up better. But still, voice is disturbing when I smell perfume. But I'll continue doing the video, and I'll do perhaps one morning thoughts about winter, why I enjoy winter, or why you should also enjoy fragrance in winter. I plan to do that video perhaps if I have energy left. So yeah, the day is gonna be like that, sick days. So the 10 fragrances today I put up is again for winter. Today I woke up, I saw the weather is dropping a little bit, the 19 degrees Celsius outside, and time is like approaching towards 7 a.m. here. Thought of going for morning walk, but I didn't have much energy left. Just after coffee I thought take one more day's rest, then we'll continue tomorrow. So the 10 fragrances here are again budget segment, like within 40 $45 tops. And if you look for good deals, you can score most of this for under $40, sometimes way cheaper. And these fragrances are good for winter cold weathers. For winter days you can try these. Some of them are very underrated. Okay, so I have reviewed them all, check them out. Hopefully you will like them. So let's go one by one. First fragrance is the one, the cheapest I think in the line. I think the cheapest today. It's from Afnan house. Afnan has this house sub brand called Broca, and this is called Pride My Oud. Yeah, when you see the bottle and the Oud name, you guys already know what's expected here. Okay, you're gonna get a synthetic woody oud fragrance, which is going to be sweet, loud. This is your very basic like starter kind of oud. If you're looking to get into oud, Frank Olivier, not Frank Olivier. Frank Olivier has one, yeah, something oud. Forgot that name. They had oud touch, yeah, and then they have also Jacques Bogart one man show oud edition. So if you already have those, you will not be very shocked finding this is a very decent fragrance for the price, $20 odd. But this one has amber, a little bit of a maybe a leather touch at the base, but very sweet oud fragrance which lasts a very decent time. And the bottle is nice, for the price is very very good. So you can start your collection of oud from this kind of fragrances, budget but good fragrances and good longevity. Pride My Oud by Rue Broca, Afnan. Sorry. This is, the sickness is really getting onto my nerves, like cannot explain, how annoying it is. Every time you sniff perfume, it disturbs you. You go out, it's like start coughing. It's just not nice. Anyway, keep me in your prayers so I can get better. I'm like not feeling very good for last 1 week. So the next one, number 9, is a fragrance for House of Joop, and it looks very cool bottle. I'm supposed to look at an intense version of the new flankers to it. I never found them, but this is called Joop. Wow, and this perfume bottle is very wow. It's like a whiskey Hennessy bottle, isn't it? And this one is a very cool cap. Oh, something got dropped from the mic. Anyway, so yep, this one, it opens up like this. The cap is like that, and it can be used as a ring. And then atomizer is here. So I bought this long time back. I sold it off. I bought it again. This is not in my heavy rotation, but I thought of this like this is a nice little perfume. If you like fragrance like Fahrenheit, if you, I don't know, it's very hard to describe this fragrance. Very unique fragrance, to be honest. When I smell this one has vetiver. This one, some people compared this to CH Man. I don't know, but yeah, it has that little bit of a freshness of CH Man. Maybe a little bit of a peppery cake or something like that. But it's a nice little perfume for winter. Maybe there's the vetiver is the star of the show, and does have a Fahrenheit sort of vibe. But it's a good fragrance with great longevity. Joop makes some good long lasting perfume. This is called Joop. Wow, this one can be found, I think, under 35 to $40 tops. It's a good fragrance. You can also find a 200 ml, will be a much better deal. Hold on, it's just terrible. I cannot actually continue for very long. I don't know if I can do the morning thoughts. It's just keep bothering me, that throat. Anyway, number 3, I'm going to go, or number 8 is this fragrance. It's a lost gem. It's discontinued now. This is called Aramis Havana, or Havana. This was on the more modern take. Like before, the Havana used to be in a green bottle, as far as I remember, very old school bottle. That one I felt was the real OG with this heavy tobacco note. This is not bad. This is like gentleman collection. Very hard to find out. Very expensive is going to be, but I enjoy this in winter. that a decent tobacco with a green note, freshness. It's not very heavy on raw tobacco, but it's a gentlemanly smell which lasts about 6 to 7 hours. And this is called Havana by Aramis. Check out my review or anyone's review. You will see positive reviews on that one. Next one, today set them all according to my preference for smell. Next one, it's a bit hard to find or a bit underrated. Not many people talk about it. Very beautiful bottle though. This is called Davidoff Adventure. I had the summer flanker of it, the green one. I think maybe sold it off. And there's another one called Amazonia or something. Yet to try it, very hard to find. So Davidoff is a brand not many people want to, you know, uh, dive into, or let's say they just don't want to wear because it's an affordable house, so it's cheap. That's the psychology. Maybe I am lucky, one of the few ones that I do see fragrances based on their merit or their smell rather than a brand name. This fragrance is very affordable. I mean, back in the days it used to be 20 something dollars, now maybe under 35, like that. It's a very nice orangey, woody, pimento, a little bit of spicy kick. Like, it's a good old man. This cap is very tough. Okay, hold on. Yeah. So when I smell this, this reminds me of like Karl Lagerfeld classic, and there's another fragrance from this house. I think Davidoff Silver Shadow. It reminds me of fragrances like those. It's not very adventurous, but it's a casual, mild, cold day. Like, the daytime is a little bit sunny, and going out. It's a weekend. I'm not gonna pause anymore. Screw that, like that cold. Anyway, so the orange juice is beautiful. Let's say you have a school and it's in holiday. This is good old fragrance. Like if you enjoyed Ralph Lauren Safari, it's like a younger take on that. Nice little perfume if you like this kind of scent profile. Okay, and the orange is very nice in this one. Okay, and cool bottle as well. I like this bottle. So number six, I'm going to go another discontinued gem. This is one of the finest fragrances from Calvin Klein. Very underrated. I had reviewed many Obsessions, but this is one of the nice ones. This is called Obsession Night. See what I mean by underrated? Underrated means these fragrances nobody will show because they don't have this. So I collected these one by one back in my collecting days, and I wear this only in winter or nighttime. This is a very nice scent profile, similar to Black Orchid, but more wearable. I think this fragrance has its own touch. It definitely has that Black Orchid, but not as heavy or chocolatey or truffle. But this is a more wearable Black Orchid and definitely more affordable. Nowadays, if you look, you'll find the Obsessed, or Obsession, the new ones. But original Obsession, this one, and Dark Obsession are the three gems, I would say, collected. Original Obsession is beautiful. This one is very different from Original Obsession. So if you like Black Orchid type of fragrances, try this. It's a very beautiful Calvin Klein perfume. Obsession Night for Him. I know why this is happening. I sprayed some Polo Blue on me before I started the review. That thing is very strong. Number five, let's go the strong root. Okay, this is one of the strongest in the line today. It's called 24 Gold by Scentstory. Recently got, I think, featured in my top 10 gold fragrances. This fragrance is so strong. I think I have to stop after this. Okay, so this thing is very strong. Raspberry. It has a little bit synthetic. It has this amber sweetness and maybe hint of, I don't know, oud in there, but mostly a caramelized sweetness, which is similar to no, Swiss Arabian Shagav. A similar scent profile, but two sprays is good enough for winter. This one is for heavy winters, like when it's snowing. Also, you just want to enjoy, one of your favorite drinks or cognac or something like that. This smells very luxurious. Okay, this is like a upper class fragrance. Like when I showed you the first one, Pride of Oud, this is more higher class on that, and got this vanilla as well. Beautiful perfume, just 24 Gold Scentstory, getting hard to find. Price is going high. Back in the days, used to be only like $35. So next one is affordable for sure, much more affordable than 24. This is from House of, I think, Fragrance World. Yeah, Fragrance World, I think. And this is called Divin Aoud, or I don't know, Divine Aoud. Look at the presentation. It looks like Roja Dove, and I think they did take inspiration from Roja Dove, the Aoud, okay, or the Oud. This is a gorgeous perfume. Forget about it's a dupe. Forget about it's a cheap fragrance. It smells much more expensive. Look at the juice color. You'll have some idea. There is this Elysium clone from this line. I want to try that. But man, this scent profile is so gorgeous. This is so high class. You would not expect this kind of quality from a dupe. Okay, and if we, I don't know, I haven't tried the original Roja, but Roja of quality, I know, right? The Oud ones. This is for the price, very good. Okay, so in winter, it is gonna be very lovely. Try it. Divin Aoud by a Fragrance World, one of the best affordable perfumes in my collection. Number three is going to be a little bit different fragrance. This is my backup bottle of, I think, Rochas Man or Rochas Man or Rochas Man. This is one of the iconic bottles. Looks like a shark tooth lava lamp, and some people say butt plugs. Okay, and I never used one, never tried one, never seen one. I swear, and I do mean that. This another one, intense or the darker version. They are kind of like very close to each other. If you already have this, it's like white chocolate. Screw you, sickness. Okay, so this is like a white chocolatey coffee scent. One of the first ones, like Salvatore Ferragamo, Movumo came much later, and then some of the other coffee base came later. This is one of the early days, good coffee scent and very nice, sweet, kind of like a light, white chocolate meets coffee. Gourmand fragrance for sure, and very lovely. I really love this fragrance in winter. It performs decent, not crazy, but decent in mild cold weathers. Okay, like early days of winter, if you're sitting in Starbucks or Coffee Bean, Rochas Man. Number two, one of my most favorite fragrances from this house is called Lalique, Encre Noir à l'extrême. This bottle is about to be finished, so I bought a backup. After this, I still have a backup, and this, thankfully, luckily for us, is still affordable. I think this is under $40. And if you buy this fragrance under 40, maybe even if you pay for 45 on this, it's an absolute win. This fragrance, just sprayed a little bit before I started the review. It's like a boozy take on original Encre Noir, and it's more wearable. It's more modern. The original Encre Noir had very dark, like what was that? Ink, not inky. What was that note? Cypress, perhaps, or vetiver, like a inky vetiver, maybe. I forgot exactly, but that one was very heavy, dark, woody perfume, which I felt too gothic to wear as a fragrance itself. But this and the sport I really like. Okay, sport I wear for summer. This I wear for winter. Very decent longevity. It's like a thinner perfume than original Encre Noir, but very pleasant. If you enjoyed Fahrenheit cologne or Fahrenheit Aqua, this you'll like. So imagine Aqua Fahrenheit with a little bit of a booziness. This is what you get from Ala Extreme. Very gorgeous fragrance. Really like the juice color. Perfect. Screams winter. And I'll finish with number one. I always push this. I really believe in this fragrance and this house. And you'll be surprised. This made number one. This is called Mauboussin Pour Lui in red. Okay. I think it says in red at the side here. So recently I reviewed, look at that beautiful bottle tag, something Rosso, Umo Rosso or something by Armaf. That one is a beautiful red, fruity perfume. I do enjoy Polo Red Intense, some of the other red fragrances. This is one of my most favorite red fragrances and very sophisticated. It's not just the red fruity perfume. This is actually very affordable, $45. If you buy for, let's say, discount, I think it can go up to 35. I'm gonna still spray some, even though I'm having disturbance in my voice. But this is a very nice, generous scent, and it smells very big when you spray it. I would say it's a fruity, spicy, like let's say simply put like Polo Red DNA mixed with Dolce and Gabbana, the one in that territory, and it's more warm, a little bit spicy. Masculine is not overly spicy, but it's a beautiful, sexy DNA. If you never tried it, try it. Okay, this fragrance will surprise you in many ways. Amazing quality fragrance. Okay, so Mauboussin Pour Lui in red is my number one today. For our kind of winters, this would be a good fragrance to wear. People may compliment you as well. Thank you so much for watching. Let's see if I can do that morning thoughts. Just miss doing that, talking to you guys. Okay, but see if my voice allows it. Have a nice day. Thanks for watching. See you soon. Bye bye.